Bueno, mi gente, por aquí el Crazy Killer, estamos en vivo. Déjame verificar por aquí el audio en el live, ya que mi audio está como que muy alto, yo creo. Vamos a ver. Vamos a poner esto aquí. Estamos bien. Y vamos al mambo. Ustedes me dejan saber, mi gente, que estamos bien, si nos vemos bien, si el live está corriendo excelente, si el audio se escucha bien entre el juego y mi voz. Así que vamos al mambo. Vamos allá. Vamos a jugar online. Vamos para rank. Ya estamos en Silver 1. Hemos subido un par de categorías. Dímelo, Pulpito. Pulpito, te falta Pulpito. Pero empecé. Conseguirlo en oferta como el de Evil en Eneva. Vamos a poner a Vamos a ver cómo nos va. Vamos a ver si seguimos ganando. Quiero llegar a oro. Literalmente subo de categoría ahora. Si gano un par de peleitas y lleno la barrita del 1 de Silver, subo a oro 3 y seguir por ahí para abajo hasta que llegue a épico o elite. Vamos a ver cómo nos va. ¿Cómo que Lela? ¿Qué es eso, Lela? Acuérdate que es digital. En la aplicación de Neva no cobran nada de eso.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Ok, este tipo tiene 339 victorias, 320 perdidas y 18 empates. Wow. Yo tengo 47 victorias, 49 derrotas y 3 empates. Dale, que me cogió Joe Frazier. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
La ventaja que yo tengo a favor mío es como el de NBA que está en 10. No, pero eso tú no lo vas a ver con este juego. Y menos en Steam, porque Steam nunca baja los juegos a tal precio. Más que NBA, juegos así que están consumidos. Ese lo estoy velando, ¿viste? El de NBA, Pulpito. Lo estoy velando porque ese estuvo bueno y el 9 está regalado. Y en Steam no te cobran tax.
The Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina,
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
Yo recuerdo que cuando este juego salió la primera vez, tenía al árbitro adentro y se lo quitaron.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Can't find a hook with that jab. There's a counter shot. Nice job to block that uppercut. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you got to fight, you got to hold, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching till the referee says stop.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Smoking Joe may go. Down goes Joe.
¡Woo! Se fue.
Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up. Took a deep
Allá, vamos
breath,
allá.
got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Great round, great round. Now relax. You would think you don't care. Go out there and win this.
Está fatigado, no puede con el nene Wanda.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get back into this. You're getting this, kid. Go back out there. and
Vamos allá.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That right hook's blocked. Good counter punch. Good counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Is Frazier in trouble?
Ay, bendito, dobló rodilla.
What could they do but to take a knee here?
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do. and
Sí, todavía falta. Pero brega.
You don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. He shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards.
No puede, papi, no puede. No me va a llevar, papá, no me va a tumbar.
He's in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Y está bueno porque pues está regalado. Pero yo lo usaría más que con los equipos originales, ¿me entiendes? Para jugar online con ustedes.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Frazier.
Otro knockdown.
Body shot.
Papi, quítate que no hay break, papi.
And won
Quítate.
in the fight.
I need to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ya se paró otra vez. Y se comió la lona como loco.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Que no le di.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked.
No me pudo tumbar. Yo por el modo de juego de tarjetas y el online. Las cartas yo nunca los juego. En lucha libre me gustan más las barajas. Están confiados. Papi, mira clase de play le estoy dando 30-24.
Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Klitschko is dazed. And now they're right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he scores with the counter. Frazier is in trouble again. Down goes Frazier.
Vete pa'l piso, papito.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Y se paró otra vez. Óyeme, a este muchacho le encanta el piso. Yo me hubiera quedado en el piso ya.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is...
Ah, Pulpo, al control mío, al Razer V3 Wolverine le agregaron. Ya lo tenía, pero estaba desactivado. Ahora tengo lo que tiene el... Lo que tiene...
Johnny, is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend?
Lo que tiene el control de PlayStation 5, lo de las temblequeras esas, depende de lo que tú hagas, pues lo tengo con el control de Wolverine. Todo, hasta la música se siente. Y al ritmo que se siente en el Play 5. Con los juegos que son de Play, que tienen ese, o que tengan ese feature, yo lo siento.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter. pretty close. Hold that thought. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes
Este para el piso otra vez. ¿Qué clase de maquinón de abusador soy? Era eso. Míralo ahí. Replay. Vamos a ver si se puede ver. Ah, me lo quitó el tipo. No quiere verse 2 veces caer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ya no se para. Tacho. El Crazy con otra victoria para seguir subiendo en el rank de nivel.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Knockout victory.
Opa, ya 40-32. ¿Qué clase de suja yo le di a ese hombre? Ok. No creo eso es solo de PlayStation. Sí lo tiene, papá, lo tiene. Verifícalo, lo tiene. Lo tiene y está en la madre. Acuérdate que esto es un third party y tiene todos los features. Lo único que la batería le dura mucho más, obvio. Está en la madre, mano. Estoy bien jugueado con eso. Y eso no es exclusivo. Eso fue que ellos se lo inventaron, pero no es exclusivo. Y hay otros controles que también lo tiene. Lo tiene este. Lo tiene el Scoff, ahora se lo pusieron también. Lo tiene todo el mundo. Como se siente. Estuve jugando Rainbow Six Siege y estoy enamorado de eso. Está en la madre ahora. Pero obviamente con un control de calidad, porque los controles de PlayStation ni sirven, loco, son una basura. Eso se funden y se dañan a las millas. Ayer estaba Mania comprando otro control porque se le había dañado el del. Y no es el primero. Bueno, Melanie tiene 3 controles dañados. Yo tengo uno de ellos ahí. Válgame, ya mismo yo llego ahí al Gold 3. Ese está en Gold 3. No, te fuiste en un viaje. Eso era solo del DualSense. Ya eso no es exclusivo ni nada de eso. Mira, ahora mismo hasta el bajo de la música siento aquí. Este se siente cabrón. Cuando dan los golpes, cuando me estoy moviendo. Y cuando estoy jugando Last of Us, pues estoy jugando Deadside, se siente bien cabrón, man. Ahora vamos para el mambo. Y no estoy hablando de los triggers de atrás de disparar, porque eso es una porquería. Eso que pega hacer ta 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 como que temblar, eso no lo tiene. Lo que estoy hablando es la sensibilidad de las temblequeras cuando estás trepándote en un lugar, cuando estás haciendo algo con los botones. Hacho, se siente bien exagerado. Hacho, hasta lo mejoraron y todo. Pero lo del trigger, gracias a Dios, no se lo pusieron porque eso todo el mundo se lo apaga, eso a nadie le gusta. Eso es para los juegos de historia brega, pero para los shooters no sirve. Ah, este tiene Muhammad Ali, vamos a ver.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Throws the jab and doesn't score. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
And win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to
Ay,
feel
bendito.
the crunch. They need to get that win.
Me hizo fallar todos esos puñitos.
This would be a mismatch. You are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Just misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And finally,
¡Woo! Te fuiste para el piso, papi, yo. No, es que no, al contrario, lo sobrepasaron. Coge mucho mejor. Sí, seguro, y ahora con el control así, con esa sensibilidad y esas temblequeras que tiene, papi, con una carga de batería que vale la pena jugar. Esto sí que está cabrón. Esto es un control de calidad, con Hall Effects joystick que no le da drifting, como constantemente le da el del Play 5, con 4 triggers atrás, un trigger al frente adicional, 2 más, la carga. No, esto es otra cosa. Botones de teclados de computadora mecánicos. No, papi, esto es un control de hombre, no de niño que se dañe, que hay que estar delicadito, bebé.
There's the bell for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nope, that uppercut does not score. And he scores with the counter.
There's an old saying, a good biggin will always beat a good little one.
With that jab. And that hook misses. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
¡Qué clase de pelea! Te dejo saber más ahorita.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back.
Porque estoy esperando, viene
There's the bell for round 3.
unos boxeadores para aquí nuevo pronto y quiero saber si...
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure on.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchange here from both men. Shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Uy, me lo estoy llevando. No sé, yo te aviso.
Have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Yo entré primero y lo que hice fue que le eché más materiales a la casa
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see
para
if
que
we
se
can turn it
mantuviera.
around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was off target. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you...
¡Woo! Miren ese knockout. Ya.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Voló rapidito.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ali and
El de Doom, que es un mejor juego. Doom.
Somehow he's still
El de Dark Age, que viene por ahí, pero yo lo voy a tener con Game Pass. So.
Take his confidence. A nice round. Good round.
Yo soy fan bien brutal de
Time for the fifth
De
round.
Doom está
Something
exagerado.
has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Uy, está
Let's
intenso.
talk about Klitschko in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
¡Oh! ¡Me tumbó! ¡Me tumbó! Por fin me tumba la primera. Yo creo que esta es la primera que me tumba. Vamos a ver. Ahora tengo que huirle. No puedo estar con él porque me va a matar y ya yo estoy ganando.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be.
Vamos a ver cuánto está la pelea.
There's the bell to start round
Estoy ganando por un punto.
off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Catch and shoot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better.
¡Oh, no! Ya me alcanzó. Yo creo que hasta me pasó y todo. No puede ser. Dímelo, Emil. Dímelo, Emil. Vamos a ver, que esta gente está dura y me da miedito. Está empate ahora, yo creo. Mira, wow, estoy muy lento.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
Coño, casi me lo llevo ahí. Ay. Esto tiene que estar empate, yo creo. Y yo no quiero que sea empate. Yo quiero ganarme para seguir subiendo el oro.
Johnny, how do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Swing and a miss with that hook.
Me la dio ahí sólida.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice job blocking the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
¡Ay, Dios! ¿Quién habrá ganado? ¿Quién habrá ganado?
What a dominant
¡Ah! Perdí la pelea. Vamos a ver, tuvo que haber sido por poquito.
unanimous decision victory.
Vamos a ver. ¿Por cuánto? 73-75. Estuvo buena. Yo era Klitschko. Vamos otra vez. Estuvo buena, mano. Estoy en oro todavía. Ok, todavía estoy en 1. Ok, perfecto. Vamos a ver. Coño, me voy a tener que ir con Roy Jones. Yo sé que no es muy fuerte, pero literalmente, mi gente, denle like al video. No es muy fuerte, pero tiene mucha velocidad, mano. Vamos aquí. P1 y P1, que perfecto. Vamos a ver cómo me va con Roy Jones. Sí, estuvo intensa. Lo que pasa, Roy Jones es bueno. Lo que pasa es que el alcance de brazo, ve, tiene más que 74 pulgadas de alcance. Y aquí hay peleadores que tienen 85, 86 de alcance. Y obvio, tengo que esperar un momento perfecto para poder conectarle. Pero Roy Jones es bien rápido. Vamos a ver cómo me va. Saludos, mi gente, compartan el video en grupos de WhatsApp que tengan, en redes sociales, denle like al video, suscríbanse al canal. Literalmente tienen que darle a la campana de notificaciones, mi gente, para que reciban notificaciones cada vez que estemos en vivo. Aquí se juega de todo un poco, deporte, pelea, tenemos Survivor, historia, de todo un poquito, mi gente. Pueden checar el playlist, que tengo un par de aventuras en Dead Side bien salvaje con el grupo de los muchachos. Vamos a ver. Ok, los dos somos Silver 1, pero él tiene 742 peleas ganas y yo solamente 48 peleas ganas. Él es rango 50 y yo rango 27. Vamos a ver. El tipo tiene que darme una pela bien brutal y tiene 86 de alcance de brazo. Vamos a ver, tiene más alcance que yo. Vaya que me Tyson Fury es grande como loco. ¿Cuál de ellos? ¿Tyson Fury o Roy Jones?
Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different.
De hecho, yo estoy loco que agreguen ya a Mike Tyson.
Championship of the world.
Que agreguen a Mike Tyson ya, que tienen que estar por agregarlo.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Sí, Roy Jones. Pero tú vas a ver la pela que me va a dar, pero es por el alcance. Porque aquí este juego, como no es un arcade como Fight Night, esto es un simulador de boxeo. So, tú tienes que usar las ventajas y tener mucho cuidado con las desventajas. Ahora mismo él tiene un alcance brutal. Yo tengo que pelearle de cerca para poder hacerle una buena pelea, y yo soy peleador de lejos, de distancia. So, literalmente me va a pelar. Pero las gráficas de este juego están a otro nivel, ¿sabes? Es el juego de boxeo más realista que yo he visto hoy día. Saludos mi gente, recuerden darle like al video, bien importante. Compartan en los grupos de WhatsApp, redes sociales. Suscríbanse, denle a la campana de notificaciones si les gusta el boxeo. Este es el canal para cada uno de ustedes, mi gente. Vamos a ver si ganamos. Somos Roy Jones en contra de Tyson Fury. Esto en la vida real sería un desastre, en verdad. Hagan sus votaciones, vamos a ver.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
Válgame, te lo dije.
Jr. in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Mira eso. ¡Woo! Espérate. Vamos a cambiar de posición.
But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
He misses with that straight left. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No puede ser, después que le estoy combinando ahí. Sí, empecé, lo estoy jugando en PC. Mira eso, me botó la boquilla, mano. Le estaba jugando bien.
What a shot!
Es que ya arreglaron el sistema de movimiento de cintura, y si viste ahí me lo pude bufiar, par de puños y cosas. Válgame, vamos a ver. Y esta forma de levantarte del piso es un poquito complicado, porque tienes que moverlo con el RT y el LB y balancearte para que no te quedes en el piso.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny.
Macho, me está dando una suja.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
Me está dando la de Mijín.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Thought, right.
Voy a dejar de tirar puños pesados. Voy a tratar de combinarle y alejarme o meterme adentro y tratar de que él se canse. Porque si se cansa, literalmente yo lo puedo baratar. Vamos a ver. Saludos mi gente, saludos, bienvenidos. Le den like al vídeo, denle like ahí al vídeo. Suscríbanse, denle a la campana de notificaciones. Estamos jugando Roy Jones Jr. versus Tyson Fury en el juego de Undisputed Boxing, mi gente. Juego de boxeo nuevo, que literalmente está en la madre. Y es económico, mi gente, porque te sale en 50. Y si lo buscas por aplicaciones como en Eva, lo puedes conseguir en 30, en especial a cada rato.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back.
Él sabe que me va a aparatar.
Is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Él no me está atacando.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good.
Ahí está. Gemma, saludos papá. Espero que estés bien. Bendiciones, brother.
See it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again.
Le partí el medio de la ceja, la partí.
Showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
¡Woo! Estuvo buena, esa estuvo buena. Denle like ahí a ese video, ayúdenme con eso. Compartan. Mira, está sangrando y el negrito no está sangrando.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down,
¡ay!
that round,
Ahí medio.
He's getting everything full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
¡Oh! ¡Eso es! Se fue a pique. Dímelo, Emil. ¿Qué clase de KO? Dímelo, Maniac. Mira eso. ¡Qué duro! Saludos, mi gente. Denle like por ahí. Dímelo, Maniac, bro. Abrazo, papi. Se paró. Y a como lo cogía ahí. Oh. Ahí está, otra vez el bailecito para que crean Dios y coma papita. Eso es el Roy Jones Jr. dándole en la cara, en la madre al Tyson Fury. Se cansó. ¿Tú sabes qué? Se cansó porque está tirando tantas bombas bien pesada que literalmente se cansó, y cuando le baja esa estamina, papi, no hay break.
Score with that hook again. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Tyson Fury rocks. Do you believe this?
¡Ave María! Me lo podía haber llevado otra vez. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué clase? Mira, lo tengo partido. Mira, el Killer ganando. Ahora está el Killer ganando. Ay, bendito. ¡Woo!
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. So much firepower here.
Woo!
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury.
Dale.
Great heavyweight champions. How are they still standing?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
¡Oh, no puede ser! Me la dio dura, mira.
And down he goes.
I need to...
Hay que cuidarse, hay que cuidarse. Hay que cuidarse con esos ganchos. Uy.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
¿Quién estará ganando?
Roy Jones in that last round.
Vamos a ver si dicen.
There's the bell to start
No
round
dicen
five.
nada, me tiene nervioso.
Really got banged up.
Pero yo le estaba ganando por
What can
muchos
they do
puntos.
here to
So.
change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
Buena.
You are going to deal with this.
Mira, me mató. No puede ser. No puede ser, yo papi.
Massive knockdown.
Dios
Take another
mío.
look.
Even I've got to see that.
Me mató.
Where did that come from?
Oh, espérate, me puse. Morí. No, por estar mirando los chats, me cago en nada. Me pude haber parado. Pero tenemos otra DJ. Me gustó Roy Jones, lo que pasa es que en este peso no es muy bueno. Tacho, no tiene casi alcance. Vamos a ver. Estoy en rango 2 ya, tengo que subir a rango 1. Tengo que ganar esto obligado para subir a rango 1 otra vez. Vamos a ver a quién me voy a coger. Yo creo que me voy a coger a Douglas. Que James Douglas es una máquina, mano. Me voy a coger a Douglas, que se chave. Sí, papi, hoy el día ha estado super chilling. De verdad que el día está chilling hoy. Esto tiene por lo menos, este tipo tiene por lo menos 83 pulgadas de alcance. Que así utilizan a un boxeador que tenga 86, tengo una posibilidad de conectarle. Ahí vamos. Oye, siempre se echa un minuto exacto para comenzar una pelea. Qué bueno sería que me toque con el mismo tipo. Yo creo que sí. Mira, voy con el mismo tipo. El mismo tipo otra vez, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver si se estaba haciendo.
Introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knock.
expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live? Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
¡Woo! ¡Woo! Ahí está empezando la pelea.
Take another look at that.
Mira eso. Para que se vea ahora. Mira, está mirando el cielo. Yo estoy muy duro, Pulpito.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Buena, buen round, buen round.
Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way.
Sí, me tocó el mismo tipo.
That jab back. Boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid. Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You've done all that work, Owen. The gaps will appear. You can work at that.
Oye, no le quiere dar a la A. Ya yo le di a la A y él no le quiere dar a la A para que esto avance. Ahora.
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Can't find a home for that jab. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other.
¡Sí! Ahí está. ¿Te gusta que te bailen?
Right up the middle.
Ay, bendito.
Misses with that jab.
Baila, te bailo, te bailo.
So he's
Ahí está.
Well, that's the wisest
Ahí está y te caíste para que sigas con el mambo, papi Joe.
Everything looks better
Mira
in
eso,
slow
uy,
motion.
uy,
Let's
uy.
take another look.
Ya, para que crean Dios y coma papita, no hay break, papi Joe. Gente, gracias por los likes.
Well, if this
Me lo he llevado en 2 rounds.
Now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Y está partido ahí.
Let's get it started in round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? They are giving us a high-tempo show. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The referee really thinking about stopping it. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Where was the defense? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Caliente esa partida.
I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to
Lo
you.
tengo partido, está sangrando y todo. Vamos a ver.
Just kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round. Now relax. There, I need you to witness.
Denle like ahí, mi gente. Denle like al video.
Back and get the house shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the medicine. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You're switching off. And you're starting to make this.
Here we go to the 4th round.
Va ganando el
This fight
killer.
has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and hold her right there. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You'd like to see more jabs. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Uy, uy, uy.
Almost a 10-8
Uy, esto está
complete
caliente.
dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Qué raro que el árbitro no le haya chequeado el ojo y me ha dicho, dame un break, dame chequear el ojo, está chavado.
Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. You're stepping about, all right? Good. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match? You gotta get out there, switch on. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. The fire fight, and now you've let him back in.
El tipo no le da el botón para avanzar, bendito Dios.
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Go out in the first minute, stick him in the enemy jab.
On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Swing and a miss with that hook. Your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be... Did you see that? This may do it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Diablo, ese árbitro tiene que chequearle ese ojo. Va a perder el ojo Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali va a perder el ojo. Gente, a los que están entrando ahora, each and everyone who is inside the live right now, hit the like button, guys. It's gonna help the channel a lot. Denle like, mi gente.
This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pick you off.
Looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nothing back here in the round. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweight. Hold that thought. So much for defensive abilities. And Buster.
Por fin me tumba, coño. Ya era hora.
Look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
Ya era hora.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ya era hora.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown.
Diablo, le está cortado por todos lados y no le chequean el ojo. Esto está brutal.
You're better than that, kid.
Mi gente, recuerden darle like al video, bien importante, nos ayuda. Mira, Mohamed Ali está ganando por un puntito nada más.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely.
Vente, papi, vente,
There's
vente.
no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A chance to make history. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal.
¡Oh! Por estar vacilando me la dio, chévere. Me cruzó las piernas. Mira eso. ¡Ih! Me mandó a la luna. El knockout más asqueroso que me han conectado en la vida.
Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing.
¡Ey, ya!
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here.
Ahí está. ¿Qué crees en Dios?
Better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? They're in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
¿Qué? No, si yo le tiré ahí. Miren cómo el puño mío le pasó. Miren eso, miren eso. Mira eso, no le di ahí. Y él sí me lo conectó, diablo. Y estaba descuidado, era para tumbarlo, loco. Ay, diablo, de verdad que eso quedó bien mierda ahí. Pero vamos al mambo. No lo puedo ni creer que le tiré ese gancho ahí y no lo conectó. Mi gente, denle like al video. Vamos, cuento con su apoyo. No, chacho. Me destruyó. Estaba bien fastidiado.
Shot from the gods, they say.
A shot for the gods, they say. Por knockout no se va. Se va por decisión. Vamos a ver por cuánto fue. Mira, por 5 puntos. Ah, bueno. Diablo, yo creo que tengo que ganar una o dos para poder subir de rango otra vez. Vamos a ver a quién voy a coger ahora. Vamos a ver. Saludos a esa gente que están entrando, a esa gente linda. Recuerden darle like al video, bien importante. Le dan like al video, nos ayuda grandemente al canal. Gracias por el apoyo a esas personas que nos siguen desde TikTok y nos están acompañando en este momento. Muchas gracias. Y compartan, mi gente, el video así para que otras personas puedan ser parte del canal y disfruten el boxing, ¿verdad? El que le gusta el boxeo. Aquí jugamos boxing, aquí jugamos historia, aquí jugamos shooter, jugamos de todo un poco, mi gente. Bueno, vamos a ver.
Do your business.
Yo estoy partido, estoy partido.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Diablo, estoy partido ya, wow.
Breathe. Right. Let's go out there and get your
Con
body.
Uzi, qué partido.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch your saxophone.
Buena, buena, me tiene partido. ¡Ay, Dios mío!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your gloves.
De hecho, me tiene partido. Mírame la cara, mírame la cara. Está fastidiado. Me tiene chocando. Buena, buena.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Uy.
All right. Breathe, take the count, jump up. Forget about it now, reset, get him knocked out.
Time.
Woody, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You're switching.
Let's do it.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
Mira, me tiene noqueado. La paliza que me están dando, Dios mío.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Come to me, let's go. Vamos allá. Let's do it, let's do it. ¡Woo! Para que crean Dios, y como papita, bebé, papita, lo que tiene que comer, papá.
4, 5. Are you all right?
Ay, Dios mío. Si no suena esa campana, me lo llevo 2 veces en el mismo round.
Let's go.
Estamos cansados, los dos estamos fatigados. Pero ahora él está partido también, ahora él está sangrando, que es lo chulo. Mira eso, mira cómo lo tengo. Y ya.
Let's do it.
Mira eso, de un puñito chip y me tumbó. ¿Cómo es eso, papito?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you still want to fight?
Vamos a pararnos, todavía tenemos para recibir. Vamos allá. No nos quitamos. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. A ver si nos paramos. Mira, no nos paramos, qué madre. Vamos para un peso más liviano, porque es que este está como que lentito, mano. Estuvo buena, macho. Pero mira, por tacho, no puede ser. Con 3 puntitos nada más, güey. No. Bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver si aquí... ¿Berrega o no berrega? Vengo ahora, mi gente. Me voy al baño a echar una meadita. Vengo enseguidita.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So here we have Jai Opetaia, 6'2" tall, with a reach of 76 inches. Up against him, it's Jai Opetaia, 188 centimeters tall, with a reach of 193 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Jai Opetaia from New South Wales, Australia, the IBF title holder in the cruiserweight division, one of the most feared southpaws in the world today. Jai Opetaia, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, one of the most feared southpaws in the world today.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Ah, los dos tenemos el mismo personaje de show. Si yo sé eso, me cojo a Jake Paul.
Misses with that jab. KO, and we could see an upset right here. How did they not go down?
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This could be the end.
Mira eso, no le da. Ah, tiró la toalla. Así es que se hace, así me gusta el respeto. Yo decía, ¿qué pasó aquí? Fue que como que se glitchó porque el tipo tiró la toalla. Diablo, qué clase de pela le di ahí en esa esquina a ese macho. Sí me gusta que se me quiten. Es crazy, mi gente, matando la liga online. Seguimos subiendo. Vamos a ver.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sack, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we get with the task, so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name rates heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps to calculate. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're up now. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even for you free, I'm like a calm cow. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spy. If you're the presence of our zeitgeist, I'm victorious for written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr., 80 kilos on the button, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And they'll be facing Jai Opetaia, 6'2" tall with a reach of 76 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that
It's the incomparable Jai Opetaia from New South Wales, Australia, the IBF title holder in the cruiserweight division, one of the most feared southpaws in the world today.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
Bueno, mi gente, vamos al mambo. Denle like al video, mi gente. Muy importante, cada vez que entren, denle like.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
¿Cómo se ve esto,
Coming
diablo?
out of the blue corner from Sydney, Australia, here is a ring and cruiserweight world champion, introducing Jay Opetaya.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. He got rocked by that power punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything in return.
It's all offense all the time. The counter punching. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A little bit closer than I think a lot of people. Whoa, wait a minute! They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, though, ring away. You walk back.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab.
¡Woo! Vete para el piso, papá. No hay break con el crazy, papi.
Perfect body shot.
Boom.
No one standing up to
No pude ver el replay. Qué duro quedó eso, papá. Mira para allá. Flat en el piso.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of it.
Good counter punch. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swinging at us with the hook.
¡Woo! Otro. ¿Qué? ¿Fue eso? ¿Supo mejor del juego? ¿Se paró?
Need to see that again.
Mira cómo se para, mira. Porque se paró los millas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Se paró.
Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Ok. Bienvenido, mi gente. Recuerden darle like al video.
And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good counter punching. They both want the knockout. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Whoa, and you saw
Whoa,
the
whoa,
balance
whoa,
go.
¿qué es eso?
The knees, the
¿Qué es eso?
foundation rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Can you believe? And down.
Quédate en el
goes
piso,
Jones
papi.
Jr.
Quédate en el piso. No hay break.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
Uy, Dios mío.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this. And finally, Jones goes down.
Te fuiste, papá. No hay break.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Un knockout para el Crazy Killer. Estuvo buena esa ahí.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for what?
Ganó una más y subimos a alguno otra vez. Me gusta este personaje, este boxeador de estar la madre, ¿verdad?
Just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waited for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Don't have to wait for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun, I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool, nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue, at least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume, but I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say what I can key in combination. Keep it low, that high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you
down.
Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation.
¿Qué pasó aquí? Vamos a ver.
That's my motivation, yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation, yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say your soul. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me get it's a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it to believe. That time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation, yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monstrous underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here.
Tienes que enviarme tu nombre de Ubisoft. El que está en la Ubisoft Connect, ese es tu nombre, me lo da y así yo te puedo agregar.
Chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast. Slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. Then me my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area. Shippers sip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, hitting the different differs. What did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. This one takes the cake. I
I'm the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing, out braving. You get weighed in, been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out. I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready. Who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez. At the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and his southpaw stance should cause a lot of problems. And he'll be facing Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8 inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know.
Sergio
Bueno, mi gente, esta es la última peleita.
The Dark Destroyer, Nigel Ben, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight, one of the hottest tickets around. It's
Bueno, mi gente, la última peleita.
We finally have a fight. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
La última peleita, recuerden suscribirse al canal.
Martinez forced
Wow.
to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He blocks the uppercut. Here a counterpuncher. Hold that thought. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. This shows.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got that thought. There's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round. Hold that thought. Sergio Martinez is rocked.
Woo!
Still about Martinez in that last round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. That right hook blocked. Both of these men showing exceptional chin.
Te fuiste a dormir sin sueño, papito.
Who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Te fuiste a dormir sin sueño, papito. Ahí, mira para allá.
1, 2,
Ojos tesos.
4, 5, 6.
Claro.
Well, they're back what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, it can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry when they get back into the mix again. I want to know.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Maravilla in some trouble here. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Martinez forced to step back. The Argentine.
Buena, me tumbó.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Buena. Esto está buena, esta pelea está buena.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tremendo round. Tiene que estar el empate obligado.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fight. Bell rings and we start the third. It's been a nightmare. Did you see that? Nigel Benn has been rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, and that one really got Martinez good.
Buena. Mira cómo hace. Está bellaco.
Dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Está buena. Ahora se me adelantó ahora.
3, 4, and you continue.
Vamos.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Sergio Martinez is dazed.
Buena.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods. Took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One to you.
Me está ganando.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up,
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh no, Nigel Benn in big trouble.
Caíste, papá, te caíste. Así me gusta, que te arrodillas delante de mí.
There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the... Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter lands. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Heavy shots and Nigel Benn goes down.
Al piso otra vez.
Goodness, we've got instant
Gente, denle like al video, denle like.
I need to see that again. 1, 2,
referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Sergio Martinez is rocked. Down goes Martinez. He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Tumbó, me tumbó.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
around. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident.
Shot.
On to the fifth we go. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Mara Vila in some trouble here. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Oh, right there! Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Still about Martinez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response though, got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind you.
I'm in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
Dale, estoy en una pelea de boxeo y te agrego. Papi, estás en level 77.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? And it appears they weathered.
¡Woo!
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
De Ubisoft, el level 77, lo vi ahí, macho. Yo creo que ya gané, hombre. Venga, se paró este diablo.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Still got Ben in that last round. Well, he's got Ben. Round 7, here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's you know.
He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that?
¿Vas a jugar o ya te quitaste?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's head.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he gonna be able to make it back up? Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Tremenda pelea, señoras y señores, pero terminó el oponente victorioso. Así que hasta aquí este live, mi gente. Espero que lo hayan disfrutado. De ser así, suscríbanse en el canal, denle like al vídeo y compartan en su grupo de WhatsApp o redes sociales para que así las personas puedan ser parte de este canal. Se me cuidan muchísimo y muchas bendiciones, mi gente. Fuera.
What a shot.